What is up? Joe in Vegas here with another review. And once again, I hit another one of these new residencies. There's been a lot of new residencies since COVID. This one is at the Wynn Encore showroom. It's Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams is just one of those guys, also like my last review of Sting, that just have so many hits. And you don't really realize it until you go to see them live and they're just hitting them out of the park one after the next. These are not normal songs. These are monster hits. These are big anthems. This show was great. It felt like a sing along almost. His songs are so, he's got a voice that I can't believe how good he sounds. It's probably 30-40 years since he started. His voice is just as raspy as it was when he first started. You think guys like that would burn out over time, but no, his voice has held up. It's a very cool, unique voice. It's similar to like a Rod Stewart, but more of a rock. It's hard to believe he's from Canada because he seems like just your Midwestern kid on a farm with just this gravelly, beautiful gravel, raspy voice, and it's held up all these years, and it's allowed for hits. Watching him, it just reminds you how there's such a lack of good rock and roll anymore. I mean, he's got three speeds basically. He reminds you that rock and roll in general is probably three speeds. It's get off your butt and dance because life is cool and life is fun and we're here to have a good time. So get up and dance. That's speed number one. Speed number two is heartbreak. Someone broke your heart and you are going to sing from your soul and you're going to write a beautiful love song about someone who broke your heart. And speed three is actually being in love with somebody and the same heartfelt emotion of writing that deep, beautiful love song. And Bryan's got all three. He really does all three very well. His faster stuff like Somebody or Run to You or obviously Summer of '69, the anthem of all anthems. It just makes you want to get up. It puts you in a good mood. It gets people dancing. It's great. It's what rock and roll was meant to do. But then some of his slower stuff, because of his voice, there was a couple times in the show where he would just grab an acoustic guitar, the band would leave the stage, a spotlight would be on him, and with that voice, he rocks. He gets into songs like Heaven and All From Love, and closed the show out with Straight From the Heart, which is just amazing. And last time I saw him, he played the MGM Arena. It was probably 6 or 7 years ago. I remember it so clearly. I remember Straight From the Heart especially, and Heaven. It became sing-alongs, and the same thing happened in this smaller venue. It was this big sing-along. People would just singing where you could see the look on his face. There were a couple times he literally turned the microphone around and pointed at the crowd because everybody knew every word, and everybody connects to those ballads. Straight From the Heart, Heaven, and then of course the massive one from Robin Hood, Everything I Do For You, which was at the time, God, it was still gotta be one of the biggest ballads, if not songs, of all time. I mean, that was a monster hit for him. So having that arsenal where you can do the slow acoustic stuff and you could do the fast stuff like Run to You and stuff like that, it just made for this great roller coaster of a show. He plays all of it. Every song you want to hear from Bryan Adams, he plays it. It's a great show. I don't think anybody posted the set list yet, so I can't go through it. The songs I mentioned and other songs that I'm forgetting, Somebody and stuff like that. He plays it all. He looks great. He's a little older in the face, but he looks fit. He's got a full head of hair. He sounds the same. He looks the same. He's a talented motherfucker. I don't know what else to say. He really is a talented guy. He's a great addition to the Strip. These are the shows that residencies are made for. Like Sting that I saw last week. These are guys who can just get up there and own you from the first song to the last song. Those ballads he has goosebumps. I had goosebumps, and I don't normally get goosebumps. Sometimes I think like I'm dead on the inside, but when you hear a song like Heaven or Straight From the Heart, and the crowd starts singing along, I'm going to post some videos of it so you can see it for yourself. You get goosebumps, man, from the tips of your toes to the hairs on the back of your neck all the way up your body. if you don't feel anything, you're just dead on the inside. He is fantastic. It's almost like magic. He is so good at getting you emotional and getting you vested in the song and in the set list and in the concert. And it's a time machine. Can you think of a better like rock and roll anthem than Summer of '69? It holds up so well. Those guitars, the voice, just perfect. The perfect. It's a great show. I highly recommend it. I think he said tonight was the last night of the residency. But I'm sure he'll be back. It was sold out. Um, it was packed. It was packed in there. So I think he'll be back. I think he'll be a staple on the Strip, which is great. I'm really excited. I would love to go see that show again. I really enjoyed it. What other songs he did? All for Love. Um, he did Please Forgive Me, which he said he hasn't played in years, probably 2 or 3 years. So that was kind of cool. Heaven, Run to You, Summer '69, all that stuff. Some new stuff. Stuff I'm for sure forgetting. Great show. Scale of 1 to 10. God, I would give him a 9. I'm feeling very lucky. I want to have a bad review because I haven't had a bad review in a while, and everybody I'm seeing has just been these great, super polished, as good as it gets kind of act. So I've been very lucky lately. It's for me, a great return after taking 2 or 3 years, 2 years off for COVID and not really going to shows was very difficult for me. And I feel like Vegas is coming back strong with these residencies. There's a lot more to see. There's a lot more to go. Um, I'm just looking at the calendar. There's so much shit coming. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to share him with you. If you're in Vegas, I think he's done. I don't know if there's a new date scheduled, but he'll be back. Go see Bryan Adams. Enjoy the videos I'm going to post. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I don't think I'm going to do any more reviews till then. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe Thanksgiving. And I'll see you at the next show. Bye-bye.